Why did the hedgehog cross the road?
Because they couldn't jog.
What Ugandan joke is that? No. Just say I don't know.
No, it's because I just think it's your kind of jokes.
That's not
Go
funny.
on.
Say I don't know.
But this is your kind of jokes.
Say I don't know.
Why
did the hedgehog...
I genuinely don't know. I genuinely
Right,
don't know.
please, this has to not go over your head. He crossed the road to see his flatmate. Flatmate.
Oh.
His flatmate. Flat. Don't let this go over your head, Shilla.
Oh, what? His friend was flat now. His friend was in crashed.
Yes, flatmate.
Wow.
To see his flatmate. Anyway,
wow.
I'm sure someone out there found that joke funny. If you did,
Oh
please do let me
know.
know.
My head is actually hurting. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you see that part that was said were funny, like serious conversations over coffee and laughter.
It's not
just
that.
for this weekend or just for this moment. Yeah, just bring the laughter out.
Just coffee morning.
Shell, that could have been. Why did the fox cross the road? Why did the chicken? It could have been anything.
But it was a hedgehog, so what's your problem?
Why did the snail cross the road? It could have been anything.
But I chose hedgehog.
Oh,
that's not the joke,
mate. All right, you know what? We might have to just start to do a joke every month, like
a joke every month.
See if Michelle improves. Well,
that's not my number one joke, but that's my favourite joke.
Well, babes, that was your debut.
If I'd known, I would have come better. No, I want that edited out.
From all the jokes, yeah, you think.
If that's my debut, I want it out.
No, if that's how Eddie Murphy came through with that raw stand-up thing that he did, yeah. I don't think we'll be watching it over and over and over again.
Well, guess what? I'm not trying to be no Eddie, so we're all right.
Trust me, boy. You can't even do a Eddie or an Eddie. Yeah? Because, sis.
If anybody found my joke funny, please do let me know. Yeah? I'll start with that.
My friend, I'll clap for you. That was actually the worst joke ever. But we move. Hi guys, good morning. Coffee morning laughter. It's Shilla and Michelle again. How are you guys? Happy weekend. It's a new weekend. The weather is a little bit shifty because it's blowing hot and cold, isn't it?
It's April, man.
This winter it's April showers, isn't it? That's what they call it. Yeah. See, don't tell them that I'm not white enough. April
Queen's English.
Yeah. You get me, yeah. All these little statements, I know, yeah. But legit, it's actually been really, really cold this week. I mean, I've suffered, and today doesn't want to be any different. Hopefully, the weather picks up, and we can just have a bit more of a sunshine,
Definitely.
Today's a running day for me, so after here, I'm gonna go running because I didn't do it earlier. So after this, I'm gonna go running, and then the day is complete. What are your plans today, Michelle, apart from being with me?
Being with you for the morning part, and then it's the long drive home, and then we have... What day? So Saturday today. Dan's at football. I'm really annoyed for all you men out there that all your grassroots footballs has begun. So again, I've lost my husband. Maybe once or twice a month. I know, right?
Jealousy.
But it ties in, actually. To be fair, it ties in a bit with what we're going to talk about today, actually. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm coming to terms with the fact that he's gone back to football. So it's me and 3 kids. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a lot, but I'll make it back home in time to look after the kids, and then he'll be back in the evening. And not really, no plans.
Okay. Me, I'll do what people with my lifestyle do. I've got a couple of events this evening.
Lucky you. Your lifestyle. I hope that's not a dig, Shilla. Is that a dig?
No, I'm not digging. I dig you.
Hey, come and see English. Hey.
Play a words. Play a words.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
I'm,
You're not digging
I'm
me.
not.
I
Yeah.
dig you. I like it.
I dig you. Yeah. So that's it.
I
I
like
dig
that.
you. But So yeah. So I'll be celebrating a couple of birthdays. There's a lot of birthdays this month. Yeah. Got yours. Got my friend's. Yes, I've said you've got yours.
Thank you.
Yeah. Got Lucy's. Got Mummy's. So many birthdays. It's unreal. So I've got a birthday little
Great people are
shindig tonight.
born
I
in
think
April.
in April Fools. Yeah.
I didn't say April
This
Fools.
is
I just
the
said
month.
great people are born in
This is the
April.
month of April Fools. Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
let
that's
me
been
not
and
go
gone.
in because
That's been and gone. So after April Fools, great people. Great people.
damn, Michelle. What if our best listener was born on April Fool's Day? Like, you just insulted the listener.
Well,
She's now unfollowed us on Instagram.
oh, come back so you can hear more of my great jokes. Please do come back.
That was the reason. What was the reason why we lost followers? Because Michelle told a joke.
Oh, shut up.
Michelle, what we're doing, what we're talking about this weekend. This guys, you know what? Yeah, this morning, yeah, we haven't even really sat there and thought, let's talk about this. We're just kind of like looking at the season and just reflecting on the new
Mm,
season because obviously we've had the 3 months of like January, February, March, and now it's April. When is spring? Spring's like April, isn't it? March,
yeah.
first day of spring actually in March. But then with April, we get to start to see well. I always think like spring starts after Easter. That's how I always see it. So when like on the official calendar, it's like March something, and they say it's spring. I'm just like, nah, don't think so. It's when I see
Mm,
that the clocks have turned,
that's it. I
and
was going to say it's
then
the clocks.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
clocks
clocks.
have turned, and that's usually at the end of the month, isn't it? Coming
Yeah.
onto more of April, isn't it?
Mm,
So it's like a new season, and we're embracing it. So this was what we're talking about this morning. It's quite easy going, really, isn't it?
yeah. I think as well, going on with like the whole lockdown in London, for those of us that are in London, England, our lockdown restrictions are easing just in time for my birthday. So by the grace of God, I will not be having another lockdown birthday. But yeah, obviously, yeah, there's a lot happening in the next couple of weeks, and it's just, kind of thinking about where we come from, all the things that have happened in the last 12 months, and plans for the future. How are people feeling about
I'm
lockdown
telling
when
you
it
now,
ends?
yeah. I'm telling you now. I don't even know. I'm in two minds. Yeah. Okay. So
Mm,
what we're calling this, the season's changing. Yeah. Are you making
mm,
any changes, or are you done with making change? Yeah. Facts. Because some people are like, look, I've been making changes for the whole year. Yeah. I'm done with making any changes. I'm good. Yeah. I'm just gonna go into whatever it is. No expectations. No pressure on myself, etc., etc. But in two minds. I don't know whether to just say, I can't be bothered. I'm not ready for the world to open properly, so I'm just gonna chill. Or I don't know if I'm just gonna have one of those days where I press play on my podcast or whatever on my playlist, and I'm playing myself Diana Ross. I'm coming out. I want the world to know I'm coming. You know?
wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's. I'm in two minds. I feel like I want to do that. Then I feel like, oh, that's effort. Yeah. Then I feel like, what
Effort
if
that
I
you
come out and
can
I'm just
make
going back in?
chills. Like I don't know. I see you making the effort, man. I think you're
Do
gonna
you
make the
think I'm gonna
effort.
make it effort
Yeah, you love
to come
people.
out?
Shilla's the people's people. That's what you are. You're the people's people. Yeah, you can't
If
let the
people
people
want to
down.
find me, they know where my people know where my flat is, bruv. Yeah, we've been happy here
Yeah.
for the whole last bloody how long for? Like, I just don't know. I just feel like, you know what I've been seeing here. All the restaurants are booked out. Like, all the
Yeah, I
restaurants
know.
are booked out,
I know.
and it's just like, do we have to go out now?
Why
Like
not?
everybody, because it's just another thing that I've been thinking as well. Yeah, I was thinking about this when we were talking before. I said, what if they've put something out there and then they want everybody to go out there and catch whatever they put out there.
Oh God, are you conspiracy? You've been listening to your mum's WhatsApp groups. The family WhatsApp groups.
That girl around.
My
Oh,
grandma's
God.
been. I love my grandma, but her videos on WhatsApp. Oh man. Oh
Have they
yeah,
been
they're a
killing
lot.
you softly?
They have been, man. I don't even watch them anymore, but yeah, it's a lot.
Sometimes you gotta say to mum, like, can you stop messaging me, please? If you're gonna message me that
Please,
stuff,
because I
because I'm
don't
not
want to
really
block
watching.
her, but I will. God forgive
Blocker,
me. Now I would never
blocker,
block my
blocker.
grandma. I would never
No,
block my
you can't
grandma.
block your nan. That's bad. That's
No,
bad
never.
manners. You're bad vibes. Like,
No,
you're bad
never. I would
vibes like
never block
somebody
my.
I know.
I would never block my grandma.
Bad vibes like somebody I know. But no. So what I was looking at, I was really just looking at things like legit what changes is people making. I think what's happened over the last 12 months, is like people have got to know self. I hope so anyway.
Yeah.
People have got to know self a little bit more. People have got to have become comfortable with self. People have built relationships. I know some people got into relationships and the relationships ended. So for those people, I'm going to talk to you directly because it's your season again.
To start the pre-prep.
It's time to get back into the arena, because the games are opening up, I'm going to tell you, first of all, if you were dating somebody, it didn't work out, let me tell you now, summertime is here again,
The sea is open, where all the fishes are waiting.
This is what me and Michelle was talking about before when we talked about how do you secure a bay, innit, We said the summertime, you go out, it's not a hot girl summer. It hasn't been declared as a hot girl summer.
No,
it's just been declared to be a good vibe summer, So far, it's a good vibe summer. So if it's a good vibe, you go out, you find a nice guy, or 2, 3, 4 that you need to know. No, listen, if you're dating, you're just dating, no?
God, no.
So you need to have about 4 options, By the time you get to August, ending of August, start to narrow it down.
Wind it in.
Because you need a warm enough jacket for that season
Cuffing
that's coming.
season.
Because that's what we're starting to see. Winter's coming, But if you miss the opportunity in the summertime now, this is spring, isn't it, So spring, you're kind of like testing out the nice little fresh colours. But let me tell you something, ladies, and men, but I'm talking to the ladies at the moment, try to avoid chewing gum boys.
Nah, but for real, what's a chewing gum boy?
You don't know what a chewing gum. There's levels of chewing gums, Let me tell you something. A chewing gum boy is a waste of time. They're just chewing gum, But let me tell you, if you're gonna go with chewing gums, how to measure up the chewing gum you should be taking, Don't even be entertained by those young boys who are chewing Hubba Bubba, Because
do they still
those
sell
things
that?
run out of flavors,
Hey, okay.
Those things run out of flavor, in like one, you chew it and there's no more flavor. Done with,
Look at
Those are the
Shill's
kind
gems.
of guys, babes, Those are the kind of guys that will see a nice picture of you on the timeline or on your snap or whatever, and they'll say, "Hi, how you doing?" Chewing gum boys,
Okay.
And the chewing gum they're chewing is Hubba Bubba, no flavor.
Oh no.
1 minute flavor. You see what I mean, Then there are the boys that are chewing, hey, juicy fruit. Very juicy fruit, Looks like it's got a lot of flavor, because it just hits you. And it's a little bit longer lasting than a Hubba Bubba, but it's still the same crap. It needs to be spat out in 5 minutes,
Okay.
Those are the ones that will try and continue a conversation for more than 2 days. But by day 3, it's flat again. You see what I mean?
Wow.
Come on, Michelle, Chewing gum boys, let's go, Then you got the Wrigley's Extra. I was talking about Wrigley's, we're on levels now a little bit, right? Because Wrigley's is a little bit longer thing, So what you want, if you're not ready to be settled, you can try and see what the Wrigley's is saying, the extra, because it's fresh, it's clean, it's smooth, and it's longer lasting. So that could be a whole month, 2 months even, That could be the whole summer. But what you're really looking for, yeah,
Come on.
really, what you're really looking for is airwaves, because that chewing gum
Long
hits and
lasting.
penetrates. Yeah, it makes you open.
Hey, keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Yeah, that's the one you want. Yeah, it's long lasting. It can become a real time thing. Yeah. So guys, yeah, let me tell you something, ladies. Be very careful of what kind of chewing gum you are allowing
And
yourself to
only
be eating this
settle for
summer.
airways. Only settle for airways.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, if you're not serious, go for extra spearmint, extra whatever. Spearmint, yeah. But don't be trying to go for Hubba Bubba. Don't be
Wow.
trying to go for juicy fruit, yeah, because juicy fruit is deceptive. Yeah, it looks like it's packed with flavor. Then I'm telling you now, guys, yeah, by day 2 it's gone.
It's God.
You want to look for
Okay.
something that's long lasting. Yeah.
Well, there
So
it is,
that's
ladies.
my. I came with it quickly. I came with it early, but I'm just telling you because you're all preparing yourselves. Because all I know is, yeah, a lot of people have got the nail appointments booked up. You've got your hair
Do you know what,
booked up.
Shills? I'm not going
People
to
are getting
lie.
the.
It was only yesterday. Who dropped it? Someone said something to me, and I was just like, nah, I haven't even booked my lady. My hairdresser, I've been with her 17 years. 17
Yeah.
years. And I just messaged her quick, and I was like, listen, Pinky, help me out. But no, I'm booked in for the 15th.
You're pushing for the 15th.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. My hair's been laid
You've been all
all
right.
throughout. Yeah, I've been alright. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I even got fresh K-Rolls done last weekend.
That's because
Still,
you're
not
wig
even
life.
Monday. Hey, this is my hair, Michelle, on this national insight.
With your fresh cameras. And nobody's seen the fresh cameras.
Guys, we're gonna send you a picture of my fresh K-Rolls because Michelle's a hater.
Please do. No, I'm not hating. I'm honesty. No rules.
Michelle's a hater, you know. Michelle's a
No
hater.
rules, no codes. Remember, we've discussed
She
this.
wants
No
me.
rules, no
She wants me
codes.
to just be walking around with my bonnet of salvation. Shout out to Derek Young's wife. Yeah, that a point. Yeah. No. My hair's been alright. You know what I'm looking forward to, but I'm still in two minds. Yeah.
About.
Do I go back to get my nails done?
I think if you've been giving them a rest, I'm not a nails. You know me. I'm like you're high maintenance. I'm low maintenance. So I haven't been. I don't do my nails.
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie, husband. Please.
Oh. Husband to be. So she's high maintenance.
Uh,
Yeah. This is like probably
Husband,
like the
don't
first
run.
time in how long that you've not had your nails done.
That thing you said the other day. Like, legit, one of my bridges said that the other day. She was like, oh my God. But she says it all the time. She's like, oh my God, babes, I haven't seen your fingers for so long. I
How
said,
long?
it's been a year. I
1
haven't had
year.
them done.
Oh,
No,
since the
no,
last
no
lockdown.
way.
Since the last lockdown.
Since the, since the 9th of December was the last time I got my nails done.
I know, but this is what, December to April. Yeah, we're 4 months in. But prior to
Yeah.
that, what's the longest time that you've not had your nails done, or has it only been
Uh,
since the lockdowns?
was the longest time that I hadn't. I've been doing my. Some people go way longer than me, but since like 2013,
Wow.
2014, I've been doing nails. So
Yeah.
like it's been like I take off to put on. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I've got used to typing at work without them, and then it's.
See, you
Okay,
get used
yes,
to
I've been
typing without them. I have to get used to typing with them. I think the
with
last time I
them.
had my nails
Yeah.
done was the wedding,
Wow, wow,
literally. And the
wow.
time before that, I didn't even bother for the hen do. I don't even
Yeah,
know the
no,
time before that. It was a long,
on
long time.
your behalf.
A long, long time.
Um, I think sometimes it's just I don't know. It's just one of those things that you think I just want to get my feet done. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna make an appointment. I'm gonna let the week go, and think I'm just gonna take like a day off work. I hope my
Just do
manager will not be
full
listening
body.
to this. Yeah, that yeah, literally like my lashes have been done throughout the
Yeah.
lockdown anyway. Unless I've chosen not to do them, but I've had the option of actually going to get my lashes done.
Nobody
My eyebrow
report her, please.
What if I'm telling you I'm doing it myself? What will you say now? You're so
I'm just,
talented.
oh yeah, you're great, so amazing.
You-
What I would say is, why haven't you hooked me up? That's what I would say.
No, babes, you live too far.
Ah,
I don't have
wow.
that kind of. No, so I've had that done. I've had my lashes done. I've had my eyebrows done, and I've been having my hair sorted out as
Mm,
that. And for me, those are the only things that I started to care about because I knew I didn't want to go to anybody else to get my nails done apart
yeah,
from where I usually
you're
go.
one woman, and she
Yeah, I
was
just thought,
closed.
yeah, and she was close, so I just thought, you know what, let me not push for it. Sometimes just let it go. Like it's, and I
Mm,
think this is what I'm saying to you that the lockdown itself, yeah, as we're coming into a new season or back to what we call normality, it's kind of like you're thinking about. I've had to survive without certain
yeah.
things, and this is what I'll say. I was saying to this to a friend today on the phone. And I was like, I'm not even rushing for restaurants, and everybody knows I love a restaurant. Yeah,
Mm,
rushing for anything because it's just like I've had a whole year
you've
without
done
having
without it.
yeah
Yeah.
without it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's been killing me softly not being able to just be like, oh, today I want to go and get some lobster, or you can order at home or whatever, but it's not the same
Mm,
of going in and
the
having that social
experience, the dine out
yeah.
experience.
But it's kind of like I don't want to be packed up like sardines because
Mm,
oh, it's open now. I'm
yeah,
not there
yeah.
for it. Yeah, I'm not looking at to be at any of those fancy restaurants, as people would say in Mayfair, because there's a lot of other places. There's a lot of other places that I know that are as lovely as those places, but are just not commercialized
Mm,
to that degree. Do you know what I mean? But you're gonna have lovely dinners, so I'm gonna just use those restaurants a lot more. Like what is not at the forefront of Black Twitter, basically.
mm.
I said it. I said it.
She said it. So what's it? Hakasan?
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, but I said what I said. Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy myself with like
Mm.
lovely restaurants and lovely hotels.
I think number one, the biggest thing I need to do is my eyebrows. My eyebrows, because again, like you, I've only got one person that does my eyebrows. One
Yeah,
person, and I'm not even playing. Like I'm not. Just, and she just needs to come back to work. I don't even
she's.
know her name,
You don't know
but
her
she needs to
name.
come. I don't even know her name. God forgive me. I'm gonna. That's one of the first. I'm gonna get her name.
Alexa, play Alicia Keys. You don't know my name.
Always have to drop it in there. No, I'm gonna get her
Okay,
name.
the
I might
song's
even
on
get her
already.
number. I need to get her number because she works in a shop. But I need to do my eyebrows. I think literally, I just want to do like that whole body love. I just want to get a
Yeah,
wax, like just solid, my legs everywhere, just
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
Um, I don't know. With the restaurants, again, like a few of different groups, I've like booked certain restaurants. So I know with like the girls that I'm local to, we've got
Yeah.
our day out in like the beginning of May. So we've kind of left it a couple of weeks and then we've just booked like a local,
Yeah.
um,
I'm
something local to us.
yeah, it's true. I mean, I'm saying all this now, but I've already got a restaurant booked for next Saturday.
Exactly. When you were saying this, I was thinking, yeah. How many restaurants you booked? We've got my birthday booked. You've
Yeah,
got another one booked.
yeah. I've got a couple. I mean,
So you're
now
basically going to be out every weekend.
look, yeah, I'm living my best life.
So everything she
I've been on
said
this
about
way,
literally 5 minutes ago is out the window with her living her best
guys.
life. Gone.
Guys, honestly, if you know me, anybody that knows me is just thinking, chills. You're chatting the biggest.
That's why I didn't want to expose you on this podcast, Shilla. I didn't want to expose you because we're mates.
No, the social calendar is popping a little bit, but you know what? Okay, in all truthness, guys, yeah, this is where I'm learning to say no. Yeah, I've been
Okay.
learning what we call downtime. Yeah, and
Yeah.
self care. Do you know what I mean? Or self preservation,
Mm.
because that's so good for your mental health, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And I think what happened with the lockdown, yeah, it gave people an opportunity to become reborn. Well, some people it made them like quite anxious and
I was just about to say, but was there too much of it? Because I know a few people were actually. It's been it's been really lonely and really
yeah,
isolating.
Yeah. If I mean, I'm gonna come on to that actually, to be honest, yeah,
Mm,
because there was two different impacts of it. But I think what I want to really concentrate on is having a balance,
mm,
is striking the balance, because like obviously, if you know that being at home, or if your lifestyle was fast paced before, and you found yourself in a place of where, okay, you're well balanced, try and maintain that for as long as possible. I mean, speaking for myself, Shell, I'm gonna try and maintain. Okay, it doesn't even. I'm not even worthy of saying what I'm about to say,
spit it
because
out.
because I've had people around me every week anyway, or even every other day.
Mm,
Yeah. So I don't even feel like, but to the extent of having to go out or do whatever, it's like I'm gonna try and continue with what I've been learning in terms of downtime, and just saying no, I'm not
mm,
gonna go here, or I'm not gonna follow that crowd, or I don't have to be at that event, or I can say no to that. And I think it's going to be hard because there's a lot of birthdays, and people are constantly doing things,
mm,
but I'm going to have to really start to look at what I want to do for myself, because that was what I discovered during this time, that what, it's nice to have time on your own. It's nice to cultivate some relationships quietly,
mm,
and in the intimacy of home, in the intimacy of walks. Not everything has
mm.
to be so crazy. In the intimacy of exercising, do you know what I mean? Yeah, like,
Yeah, but do you know what's hilarious? Like, literally,
yeah.
I feel like I'm the total opposite.
So
So,
you got
literally, I'm telling you, I feel like I need to make more of an effort to see people. So, I
you
feel like
definitely do,
before,
because you're a horrible friend.
I'm ignore this girl. I'm a lovely friend. We've already done the vote, Shills. We've done the vote.
No,
Like,
that was rude.
come
That
on,
was rude.
that was
That was
rude.
rude.
Which
Yeah.
translate
We're
into
gonna do
like,
a vote on who's a better friend.
yeah, I think we should. No, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't. No, 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 no. Let me not lie to the people. Then
I tell you what, yeah, there'll be one person that will be on your side, definitely.
you're an idiot.
That person will vote 10 times over, yeah.
Shush,
Oh, the ghetto.
shush.
Oh,
She's
the
naughty.
ghetto.
Shield is so rude. No,
The,
but seriously though, I
yeah.
honestly feel that I've learned, like
Yeah.
actually during the lockdown, that you know I used to be what you're saying that you're going to be. So I literally, if I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. And I
Yeah.
just need
I,
the
I know.
smallest excuse. It's too cold. I'm too tired. I've got work tomorrow. I've got, any little excuse. I don't think I went out, or maybe I put enough effort into seeing people as maybe that I should have. So I actually
Yeah.
feel like actually this time round, I actually want to see so many people. But I'm also
Yeah.
very mindful of that actually this virus is still out there.
And you've just got a newborn baby, but hey.
And I've just got a newborn baby. No, it's the truth, but I think maybe that's what's so last year for me, obviously being pregnant, for the majority of the pandemic, the lockdown,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't go out, I didn't see people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than seeing you to do recordings, I think
Yeah.
maybe I saw like maybe one or two other friends, and that's it. I was very, very mindful of
Yeah.
I wasn't going out, and even prior to that, I don't want to lie and just say it was a pandemic, but I think I think I've always been a person that has been quite selfish with my time, and maybe
Yeah.
I haven't put into friendships as much as I should have done.
I
So
hear.
actually, yeah, I feel like I want to be making more of an effort.
Mm.
um
Effort means spending money.
it doesn't
Now,
necessarily, no, 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 it doesn't have to be. Do you know one of the things I learned about lockdown?
yeah. No,
Parks.
this is what I'm saying to you, babes. Yeah. See,
Mm,
some people now are gonna come out, yeah, and they're going to lose those essential things they've learned, because
mm,
I appreciate the fact that I can just hang out with one of my friends with a lovely bottle of wine or whatever, yeah, or sit at home. I mean, I'm the worst person to talk about lifestyle, yeah, but I appreciate that I can just go for a walk, go for a run, and I know for a fact you don't have to be spending anything to do that. But there are people out there that maybe don't even listen to our podcast, yeah, that to them is going to be a lot of pressure. because there's going to be people that want to go out every day. Do you know what I mean? And remember, the
That's me.
culture is keeping up with the Joneses. You can afford it, babes, yeah. But there are,
Who, me?
no, but let's be honest, yeah. In the sense of like you've planned for your money, da 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 da,
I
etc.
can
etc.
afford it, but you know what I'm like. Like, literally, remember what I was just telling you? If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
but there are people that will just do it, and obviously, people. This is what I keep. This is what I'm driving back to. Yeah, don't lose the um the the
the
the, the,
lessons.
the lessons learned over the year. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean? You don't have to go out to that restaurant every week.
that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't have to go. You don't have to buy a new outfit every week because it's okay. It's okay.
yeah.
It's
You've
okay.
survived.
You
I've not
survived.
permed my hair since like October. The
Exactly.
regrowth is friggin' real. I'm not
That's
gonna
your
lie,
own
thought
problem.
came over. You're an idiot.
That's a you and Dan problem. Yeah.
That's a weird, yeah. But I even thought to myself the other day, and this is maybe lockdown got me. I was thinking, like, wow, should I cut it off and go natural? And you know, my hair's long, like you know
Yeah.
my hair. But I've just
It's
been
long,
thinking,
guys.
like,
My hands are long.
yeah, like I think I'm like at least 14 inches, like dead straight. It's permed. But I'm
Yeah.
thinking, like, should I cut it off and go natural? I've decided not to, guys. But it's just me thinking, do you know what? I can actually do this. All of this, oh, I don't know how to manage my hair. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Somehow
Yeah.
or another, through the pandemic, I managed.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna continue washing my hair from home because it's been this last weekend was my anniversary of washing my own hair at home.
What do you mean? For the first time.
Yeah. I promise
Wow.
you, I hadn't ever washed my own hair.
Yeah, see?
I
See the
hadn't ever
struggle.
washed my
Rich people
seriously.
problems.
Like obviously when I was younger, my sister used to wash my hair. Then when my
Mm,
sister got bored and got tired of it, and then my mum doesn't even bother with that stuff. Yeah, she started sending me to the hairdressers
mm.
when I was really young. I remember I've been sitting in my hairdresser's chair since I was 11 years old. So, and I'm old now. So, like I'm old in the spirit.
Yeah.
So like little things like okay, so for that I used to take that for granted, yeah. But
Mm.
now I can do that, yeah, and I don't have to spend that money that
Tenor.
I was
Yeah.
spending, yeah. So it's kind of like getting my hair washed every whatever for like £25. I'm like, no, save on it. Buy
Yeah.
yourself real chewing gum. Yeah,
The Wrigley's.
I'm buying airwaves, bro. Let me tell you something, yeah. Them Wrigley's are alright for the 2 weeks, 2 summers, yeah. But I need one that's for a long life, long lasting. Next time I'll use a different analogy, yeah, and we'll see how far we get for that one. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of people are excited of going out again. I'm just
Mm.
saying, let's keep the good habits.
Yeah.
Let's let's keep the good habits, and I think I keep saying it, having a balance, because too much of anything that I've learned is not good.
Yeah.
So it can go the other way because like you said, some people found it difficult, and I hate to bring up the subject of the matter of this young boy. Is it Richard?
Oh, yeah.
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 I mean, obviously, we all know what's happened over the last couple of days. The news has kind of like
Yeah.
reported that a body has been found, etc., etc. They confirmed, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's been confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just kind of like, and I think when I was talking to a couple of people, they were saying that he had suffered from a Great Depression,
Yeah.
felt isolated for the whole year. I think he had
He was
sickle cell.
shielding. Yeah. He was
Yeah, he was
shielding.
ill.
Yeah.
And there are things people have actually got to a place of like I can't do this anymore, and
Yeah.
some people maybe have developed public phobia. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and, so many things have.
Agoraphobia.
That's the English I was looking for. Um, but it's so many things, yeah, that have happened, and people are now readjusting.
Yeah. To the new
So
normal.
to the new normal. So there was the extremes of me who were saying, I just want to, just chill and continue on this energy. I don't want to really jump back into, although my social calendar's already full, but I
I
don't
know,
want to
right?
jump. I don't, yeah, legit. Like I'm full from like here right through to June. But again, I'm managing that because what I adapted to was during that period that I've given myself a day of the weekend
Okay.
just to
Yeah.
just to be me, even if that means it's a Sunday. I just stay at home, I do church, and then I chill at home. Then I'll go to my mum's in the evening.
Yeah.
But the thing of like being out with friends and being crazy, I'm
Feeling
not
like you
doing it.
have to be with people, like you have to
Yeah,
attend every event, or
like all I know is out of the weekend, I've got to have like one evening or one day to
mm,
myself. So even if it means Friday, I come out of work and I'm not doing nothing, or I'm spending it with the one person that I don't feel like I have to do anything. Do you know
yeah,
what I mean? It's like that's all I'm doing. It you, I can't be hyped the whole weekend and
yeah,
then
yeah.
walking on Monday because
Plus,
the
ain't you
manager's
getting
looking.
too old for that, Shills?
Age ain't nothing but number. What? I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be that aunt at that party. Like,
Oh
come
my
on,
god,
Kayla, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
the old aunties.
Not even old. Listen to old show, man. Come on.
I know. Look at me. I'm just projecting. I'm projecting.
Hey,
Obviously,
I'm
I'm
saying,
joining you soon.
chill. At the end of the day, yeah. When I say to you, let's go, you're gonna be like,
Oh,
wait, let me just express my titty, guys.
FI
Forgive
Shills
me.
is fascinated. She's very
Ah,
fascinated about
no,
breastfeeding, about me breastfeeding.
no, but
If you
Michelle,
see me with my pump, don't ask me no questions,
no, but
okay? Because I
honestly,
will be with my pump.
listeners, yeah. Every time I call Michelle, yeah, the baby is on the
I
breast.
am exclusively breastfeeding. I am one of those mums. I did it for 9 months with my 2-year-old, and yeah,
So,
I'm probably at minimum at least 6 months. So we're 3 months in. So
so
yeah, I've got a while to go, Shills. So get
I
used to
was
it.
just like, oh my days, like, what are you
The
gonna do
pump
with the
will be
breast?
coming out on my birthday.
Damn, girl, what time? What time is that party finishing? 6 p.m.
No, that's why it will go on to whatever time, but that's why I've got to bring the pump. So I'm not limited. I don't have to go home. I'm gonna. Is it pump and dump? Pump and dump.
Oh
I've got to
God,
pump and dash the breast
I'm not,
milk.
I'm not sitting
Yeah.
next to you at dinner. Just know that for a fact, because I'll just be like, oh God. Yeah.
I won't
Oh
be
guys,
pumping at the table, don't
guys, by
worry.
the way, I love kids.
By the see when you got to do those disclaimers,
No, just in case
it's
it
the
sounds
opposite.
like
It's the opposite. When you got to do those disclaimers, whatever the
no,
disclaimer is about, it's the
no, but
opposite.
you trapped me. You made it sound like I don't like kids.
No, you got issue with me breastfeeding. It's
No,
natural, yeah. It's
no,
natural.
I haven't got an issue with it. Like I love it. I love it when people breastfeed. But I just always think like
Why are they always there? Why are they always eating? Why are they always trying to
no,
survive?
no, no, oh my gosh.
That's what it is. That's what my babies are doing.
I just think to myself like, oh, I'm sure I'll rug you for a quick conversation. Yeah, could you
Oh
just,
right.
could you just not take the breast
Yeah,
away?
I'm like, sorry, I haven't got hands at the moment, chill. Let me just put the nipple in.
Disgusting. We'll digress about Michelle's breast.
My
Thing.
bad.
Yeah, but and yeah, and there are people that have had COVID, corona babies, no, lockdown babies.
Oh god, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like that term. Lockdown babies.
All right
Yes,
then.
we've had babies during the lockdown period. Yes, that is what
Mm-hmm.
has happened.
Mm-hmm. Go on. So
Go
what you
on, what
calling
about us?
it? Lockdown babies.
No, we've had periods. We've had a baby during the lockdown period.
Okay,
And there's
babies.
many of us.
Lockdown babies. Periods.
Babies during lockdown. Babies during
Why are you
lockdown.
always trying to spin on it, babes? Yeah. Lockdown baby, man. No problem.
Leave me in my lockdown, baby. What are you going to say about us?
I'm gonna
Come on,
say
where's
that
this going?
you guys, yeah, you've got things to do now because your kids haven't seen the world.
I know, I know. I was saying this to someone the other day. So I was saying, obviously my little one is 11 weeks old. So, and obviously we've seen like very, very few people. And
Mhm.
I was just saying that I hope it doesn't impact on him as he gets older. Is he going to be one of them people that doesn't like to be held by people, that doesn't like to, that gets a bit aggy around strangers? Because
Yeah.
I think it was one of my Turkish friends. She said, you know, by this time, 11 weeks, I've probably seen the whole world. Like 11 weeks, when you've had your other children outside of a pandemic, everyone's
Mm,
been round. You don't wait for the vaccinations. You don't literally, your
I
mum,
think you'll be
everyone's at the
alright
hospital.
with Elijah.
What do you mean? Well, no, he's hardly seen people though.
Well, it's alright because at least in your house there's two colours. There's a black and a
Oh,
white.
you're an idiot. It's got nothing to do with colour, you
No,
donut.
like, imagine that in the
You're
house.
a
Imagine,
fool.
imagine baby, like only seeing black people, and then one day he goes out to the one and just says white people. It's like, what? What's going on? Or vice
What
versa.
is this?
Or vice versa. Yeah.
I
At
do
least
understand
now,
that a little bit. I
at
get that a
least,
little bit.
see, the sense, pick sense out
There's
of
a
my.
little bit of sense. A little bit of sense.
See what I'm
But
trying to say? Because imagine.
okay, but what's the difference then between, and we're digressing so much, but okay, what's the difference? I remember
When
when
I was
my
young.
brother, no, let me tell you. So when my brothers, so I'm in my mid-30s, I've got a brother who is 16. So when they met Dan for the first time about 10 years ago, literally the first day we took them like bowling or something like that. It was an activity. And we were in a cab. Or was I driving? I think I was driving. And then my brother said to Dan, listen to this. Listen, my brother said to him, can I touch your hair? And my brother was about 7 or 8, yeah?
Wow.
And I was like, Malachi, why would you ask to touch his hair? And he said to me, I've never touched a white person's hair before. And I was just like, so for him, obviously he's a black boy. Obviously he sees white people, but I think they were mainly like his teachers and stuff. So obviously he's not going to ask his teacher to touch their hair. But it was really, really random that he was just like, yeah, can I touch your hair? Like, I've never touched a white person's hair.
Definitely Michelle's brother. Definitely Michelle's brother.
It's the youngest one. You don't really know Malachi, like the baby. No, I think he was. So I think he was about 5, 6. Yeah, when we went to the beach. Yeah, so he was about 5, 6 at the time. But it's just a bit mental. Yeah.
I can imagine that happening with kids getting a little bit shocked because like when my niece first went to like school, when she was first like starting like reception, like my youngest niece, yeah, she had a lot of questions about color. Does that make sense? She's like, oh, I'm brown, you know this.
Yeah.
She had a lot of questions, and
because you're seeing people outside of your.
Yeah, it's just that. But so your household, I think Elijah will be all right. Best of both worlds.
Well, it's not about seeing people, but it's more about like being around people and like seeing faces. Obviously, yeah, he can see colours. I was actually reading today. It's only around 11 weeks actually they start to see colour, babies. So before they just see black and white, but around now they start to see blue, green, red. Like they start to see like other colours in the rainbow. So
yeah. I mean, one thing that I'm looking at as well, what I've been seeing on the timelines is guys are getting ready for the gym again.
I know.
Like, obviously, Dan's gone back to football this week. All these things that are happening here are good for people's mental health. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm trying to strike out in this conversation is, don't forget to balance it out.
Yeah.
Because if you
there's no rush.
There's no rush. If you're now that gym monster, it's not the time to become that gym monster again and abandon your lifestyle at home. Yeah.
Take some positives. What positives are you taking from this experience? Because it hasn't all been bad. Yeah, it's been difficult. I'm not saying it's been easy, but it hasn't all been bad. There must have been. I was gonna say I've discovered some really beautiful parks. Like I was like I don't like walking. I've never been one for scenery or what have you. But
no culture.
Culture, yeah. But I've driven to like some really amazing national parks and even like local parks in my areas. You know, like just I saw a deer in a park. A deer, like it ran past, and me and Dan, we were both like, I was literally, I stood, I couldn't even grab my phone because I was just like, oh my god, like it's a deer at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like running past a real life deer. You know, and obviously I'm like a proper city girl, you know, it was amazing, you know. So that's definitely one of my highlights of the lockdown.
Oh wow. Don't worry, Michelle, covered. London Zoo's opening up again and I couldn't
See, Ashton always got to bring me back down to earth, man. Let me see my nice, let me see Bambi. Let me enjoy Bambi in the wild. Oh man.
Sure, I love you. You made it up so much.
It was a real life deer. That was not in captivity, yeah? Let me add that on.
I'll give you that. Did you take a picture?
No, I couldn't. I was shocked, chills. Like it
Mm.
ran past me,
Oh
like in a
wow.
massive park. It was in a park, and it like literally ran past.
No,
It was beautiful. It was actually really, really beautiful to watch.
but
Yeah.
then going back onto that point that you was making, yeah. Let's talk about the positives that we can carry forward,
Mm.
because I think I want us to actually explore that little part for all of us. I mean,
Yeah.
there's I'm excited to do certain things that I haven't done, or even like friends or relationships that I've built on, and I've
Mm.
noticed that a lot of my relationships have changed during this period.
Yeah.
A lot of my relationships have changed so much. It's just like I've got renewed relationships. I've
Mm.
got new relationships here that I'm
You've
like,
lost some relationships.
that's all right.
No shade. No shade.
That's all right. Yeah. Because if they couldn't save you through the pandemic, they don't deserve you when you're free.
That needs to be the title of this. They don't deserve you.
I am so silly. Yeah. That's all right, guys. Yeah. If those people left you in the pandemic, yeah, don't worry.
Now
Yeah.
that you're free, don't go
Now,
back.
now that
Yeah.
you don't go back, yeah, just keep living your best life. Because look at how many. I mean, I've developed some really, really, really like lovely friendships, and
Mm.
I'm super excited to learn more about these people or cultivate the
Yeah.
relationships
Grow them.
that that I've actually found within this time or rekindled even, yeah.
Mm.
And because everything has been steady, nothing has been rushed in that regard. And
Yeah.
because remember, like I feel like the pandemic has given us choice again, and you don't have to say yes because you're like, oh no, I can't come out because
We're on
we're
lockdown. It's illegal.
it's illegal, it's not vaccinating yet. I don't trust it yet. So you've been able to control yourself more. Well, I've
Mm.
been able to use that as a shield.
Put in
In
more boundaries with people.
Yeah, and with the positives, I know for a fact that where I've had a lot of different experiences, a lot of different groups of friends, I'm more than happy to hang here or do something really creative that doesn't involve
Mm.
being extra or being extravagant or whatever. Yeah, so it's like I'm just excited. So if people are out there and they've found things that are positive for them, some people have picked up meditation, some people have picked up yoga,
Mm.
some people have picked up praying more, some
I
people.
have. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, born again now. Yeah,
Well, yeah. It's weird. There has been, obviously the pandemic has given like a lot of people a lot of time to think.
yeah, that
So
spiritual to develop. Yeah,
that's it, and
yeah.
that's what it was. Like I sat down at the beginning of the year. I was having the baby, so I couldn't really do it then. But I think it was around March the 10th, actually, March the 10th, because that's
Mm,
my date where I'm going to be kind of reviewing. I got myself a lovely yearly planner, and it kind of just broke things down like spiritual life, employment, personal relationships.
mm.
So, but I think just having that time to just think, obviously it helps where I've not been at work, I'm on maternity leave. Obviously, still got the baby here and the other kids, which has been very loud, very messy. But, just that time has just been nice. I just feel like,
I feel like there's so many things. I mean, one of my friends here, I don't know if you're going to listen to this one actually. She got into, I forgot the book that she was reading. Yeah, it's a really popular book. She meant to buy me one. So, can you buy me the book? You know who you are. But no shade here. You're not black and you're not white. You're in the middle. But you know who you
is that how you're going to describe my kids?
are.
Goodness me. Oh.
You know who you are. But no, so she was just like it's all like she got into a spiritual journey, like like
Mm.
speaking things into existence. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Affirmations. I learned
affirmation,
a lot about affirmations.
and
Yeah.
and I feel that's been really important. Yeah, and I'm stressing this. Yeah, keep the positives, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
keep the positives. But those boundaries and keeping balance in this period, yeah, that's going to help you maintain whatever level of peace you've got to. That's going to help you maintain it. If you was that
Mm.
person that was at an extreme, yeah. And now if you was me, basically there's two people. There's a red pill and there's a blue pill, right? say I'm the red pill, Michelle's been the blue pill.
That's it. Yeah.
So literally, like, we're not. I don't know how it's gonna work in real life, yeah. Because in our real life, I like to go out, yeah.
I know I might
Yeah,
slip back into being antisocial,
yeah,
but
yeah. And I might slip back into just like
being the party girl.
being, yeah. Because even like my mum tried to say to me the other day, I said to her, like, I feel like I think I was with you. I don't know who I was talking to. I was on the phone, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't really go out anymore. Like, I don't really go out like that anymore. I'm not really interested. My mum came flying from the other room. Yeah, she was like, don't be fooled. It's because we're not allowed anyway.
I was
Yeah.
just about to say, I would say the exact same thing. You're saying it like you've had a choice. You haven't had a choice. It's been illegal. Things have been shut down. Even if it wasn't legal, I think you still would have tried. But the restaurants have been closed, so you've been forced to stop making it out like you've had a choice. Who are you pretending to?
I'm doing the fakeisms of social media.
I'm telling you, the fakeisms.
No, but I'm literally gonna try, yeah.
Oh
I'm gonna
God.
try and just be more mindful of how I'm spending my time.
Mm,
Just more mindful of how I'm spending my time, because it's kind of like I don't want to feel like I'm tired every weekend.
yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
feel like I'm drained. I don't want to feel like that. So I'm quite happy with some of the relationships I have around me, because I've looked at all my relationships, yeah. I looked at the relationships that are hyped, like that the
Mm.
energy is there all the time. Like, yep, we're doing it. And I've looked at relationships that give me that peace of mind, calm waters.
Is that
Like,
me? Am I your calm waters?
you're not my calm waters. You already
What
knew
are you
that.
talking about? Huh?
You're my stress. Every time
Ah,
I'm
you're a
around you.
joker. Oh
No, but
my God.
Michelle, legit, when we
You're
go
a
out, every
joker.
time I'm around you,
Every time we go out is different though. And I don't
every
know
time
what
we
that
go out.
is.
The thing is, when we're at home, we're talking, like, life is
We're
real and
sensible.
we're
Yeah.
sensible. But every time we go out, it's just like, oh my God, how did I end up here? Yeah. Why do I feel like I've got to go home and repent
It's
on my
because
journey home?
you have no boundaries. Your timekeeping is rubbish and you're just terrible. You're a terrible person. That's why.
I just feel like, oh, how did I end up here, man? Like, why am I here? I'm like, is Michelle coming? Yeah, because I'm gonna stay for an hour in it. Because if
And then,
Michelle's
and then we won't see each other for like another 2 months.
no, oh, we're gonna tell the holiday stories at one
I
point. But
knew I knew he was gonna say that. I literally knew he was gonna say Miami, the
like,
airport.
we'll come back to that story one day. But guys, the essence of this podcast today has been
Yeah.
looking at easing us into the new season. Yeah, like
Yeah.
spring, like it's a new life begins, isn't it? Yeah, when you look at spring, because obviously I tie spring to Easter,
Mm,
resurrection, etc., new birth, etc. So when you look at what's happening now and the new season that we're going into, it's kind of like, yeah, we've been in spring before, but we haven't been in spring
we
2021.
haven't been in the spring like this before, ever.
Yeah, it's like literally we're springing in to a new
Springing
season.
into a new spring. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, wow. And what are we doing differently? What's the statements there? I mean, I want to know what the listeners are doing differently, or what are you even keeping the same, or
Yeah.
what have you identified within this period that you feel like I need to do more of that, or I need to do
Mm.
less of
Or
that.
less of that.
Exactly, because the world is opening. I mean, some people created businesses because this is the time to see if the businesses are going to survive now, isn't it?
True.
Yeah, because I know
Commitment and focus.
the
That's
food, the
something I
food
learned.
bowl. Yeah, those people that do the food bowl, that business is gone because nobody's buying food bowl anymore. Yeah, and like the commitment and focus, and people that fell in
Mm,
love in lockdown or thought it was love. Now that you're
mm.
allowed out properly and
To shine in
like,
your eyes.
yeah, shine your eyes because you know what I mean. Yeah, you
Mm.
don't have to be locked up with him anymore. Girls, please keep your men. The, I've told you about chewing gums. Yeah, if you've got airwaves, yeah, keep it. Yeah, but I mean, I just think to myself, it's just really, really important to keep a good understanding of your journey. And
Mm.
one little tip that I will give out, actually, I don't really like, well, so I don't really like giving tips, but I normally do. One little thing that I'll do is, yeah, if you haven't done it, or if you feel like, well, I don't know how I'm gonna fare out, and you're a bit nervous, because remember, not everybody is. Some people are introverts, right?
Mm.
And the world opening up to them is just like, oh my god, I've got to do that all over again. Yeah,
They've loved the lockdown. Yeah.
they'll have the lockdown, but maybe document your journey.
I was gonna say that. It's
Yeah,
about writing things down
right,
and
right.
planning.
Yeah, right. How you feel down on a regular, so that you actually know how you're feeling. Don't
And where
ignore
you've
your
gone.
emotions. Yeah, because like I don't know, like I'm so crazy about well-being in this season because I feel
Yeah.
like with everything opening up, it can go left for a lot of people.
Hmm.
People can get trigger happy. People haven't been up for a long time. Obviously, street crime has been down, murdering has been down, gang fights have been down. So many things that we haven't seen in the news being reported. Yeah, it could have been.
Terrorism.
Yeah, well, ISIS might be back next week, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, God
because
forbid, but
yeah,
yeah.
because I don't know if it's because coronavirus has taken over, but the whole world has been silent in what would normally
Yeah.
on the news. Yeah, so people might be anxious over these things that they don't know where they stand. Yeah,
Mm.
and it's like if you don't know where you stand, seek out help.
Yeah.
Seek out help.
Because I was thinking about people that might even be anxious about the virus.
Yeah.
About, actually, you know, I may or may not be taking the vaccination, but actually the virus hasn't gone away. There's people that are still going to die from this virus,
God
unfortunately.
forbid that's not your portion.
We just pray it's not our portion, but
Yeah.
we just pray how do people feel about actually going back out and
Yeah, that's
and
true.
being
Yeah.
exposed. Because I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie, for me with the baby, I've had this conversation with you, Shills.
Yeah. You
Actually, I
have.
do want to see this. There's still places that I haven't been to. There's still events that actually I'm not going to. I don't know how I feel about the big festivals as of yet. As much as I want to go to them and celebrate, but actually that's a lot of people. So I know I still have some, I don't want to call it anxiety, but I have some questions or
Yeah.
worries
Yeah. Yeah.
about those
Cautious.
kind of
Yeah.
situations.
You're cautious about it, and it'll.
Mm,
I mean, I really feel sorry for a lot of the older generation. Like
yeah.
I say that because I noticed a big change in my mom as she was
Uh,
quite sick in January. So when
mm,
she got better, I noticed a big change in her because like even things that she would do freely and naturally, she questions it now. And I'm just like,
like hugging and stuff. Like,
uh, that's not really there. She hugs my little nieces and stuff, yeah. And that when I walk in, she hugs me, but she's very much like, oh, where have you been? I'm like, doesn't matter. Like remember like the couple of
the disrespect is real, people. You've seen and heard it firsthand. Yeah. Mummy Rose, I'm sorry.
what, because I said it as a
I'm
so
sorry, Mummy
okay, so
Rose.
okay, so if I tell you where I've been, are you gonna stop me from coming inside the house?
She's
No,
your mum. If she asks where you've been, you tell her.
tell her
Okay?
what? Oh, sorry,
Where
mum.
you've been.
I was in Kent last night, and then I stayed here last night. And after
Yes.
that, I was in Billericay. Then I was in this
Yes.
place.
Yes.
I'm like, it's not gonna help because I
Oh
was
God.
out, isn't it? What I say to her is like, did you go to Tesco's? I'll say to her, did you go to Tesco's? Yeah, I popped in for some things. How else am I gonna get your dinner? I said, well, then we've been out, haven't we? So we're all okay.
This is why you were voted the rudest person, Chills. This is
No, it's
why
just
people hear this stuff.
no,
They
just
hear
people
it.
like, Mum, like, are you all right? No, but no, I've seen her change, and it's like
Mm,
even when we talk about holidays, she's like, oh, I want to go away, but and then there's that withdrawal, like, oh, but I'm like, yeah, are you all right,
mm,
woman? Or when you look at that, when I say, oh, I want to go to Uganda or whatever, yeah, she's just like, no, no, everything is like really worried. So
yeah.
it's like it's heightened for them. They're quite worried. I don't know, but I just hope that people are able to do what they need to do. Document your journey, guys. Yeah, I want to actually know what people are doing differently.
Mm,
I'm really interested in what people are doing differently. I'm gonna be trying to go to the gym once a week.
once a week. That's good. And you're still
I,
running as well.
yeah, because what I started doing in the lockdown was I started doing strength training at home.
Okay.
Yeah, so obviously I run like 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week I run. Yeah, mainly 3 times at the moment, and I've been constant with that since January. So now I thought, oh, let me up my little thing a bit. So I started strength training at home. So I want to move that from home into the gym.
Mm,
with like in the class or whatever, or with people, like, do you know what I mean? So that it's a little bit more.
Isn't it? It's so funny. So I used to work out twice a week, and I used to run. Obviously I stopped throughout the pregnancy, but what I have started doing, I did my first online workout.
How did you
So
find?
really, really good. I did that on
Via
Monday.
YouTube, yeah.
What's that?
Was it via YouTube?
No, no, no. So my personal trainer, she does classes out in the community, and she now does online classes. Well, she started online classes
Yeah.
throughout lockdown. I never did one. So actually now what I've said is, because I'm feeling a bit funny about being back in the classes,
Yeah.
I'm doing one session with her, one PT a week, and I'm going to do one online class a week. So that's you're trying to get out more into the gym, but I'm trying to do more in the house. Isn't it
Yeah.
funny? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm
It's
trying to do
weird.
more workouts in the house.
I got my home girl. Like, we normally meet up on a Saturday or whatever days that we can. So she might meet me when I'm doing my running on the days that I do my running, and then after the running, we normally do like another half an hour of like a little bit of weights. Do you know what I mean? Like for that little bit, because I wasn't really into weights like that. I was just always just running. So now I thought to myself, I want to up that and get better at that.
Mm.
So even if I carry on doing my strength training at home, like 3 times a week, but go to the gym once a week to get that whole body
Yeah.
workout, I'm achieving something, I feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so it's just looking at those things. So when I hit the restaurants, I can just be like, bring another one.
This girl,
Yeah,
the one that said that she's not going out anymore. You've heard it here first, guys.
guys, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. The streets have been calling me. The
Oh
street,
God.
I told you before, like some of my friends call me outside. They say, outside, what's happening outside?
Oh, you're just outside.
Yeah, they'd call me outside. Yeah. One day, one of the other brethren tried to say she was going out, and I was like, "Oh, sit down, man. There's nothing happening out there." So the other one pops into the group and says, "Yeah, sit down. If outside told you that outside, if outside is inside, what else can you be doing outside?" So,
That is the truth. That's the truth right there.
so it was
That
like,
is the truth.
but that's what I got for you this morning, Cheryl. Like, I'm really just gonna try and keep in my zone. Honestly,
Mm.
gonna try and keep
I
in my,
hear that.
drink my water, cleanse my skin,
Mm.
and just keep it smooth as we go. Because
I hear that.
there's not much we can be doing apart from looking forward to it. But and oh, is it what's it? Isn't it the football season as well?
No, so football, thank God, football season's coming to an end.
No,
There's a
is it like
tournament.
2021 Euro or something?
Yeah, there's a tournament. Yeah, Euros.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be out. Because
She'll be out, exactly. She's changed her mind.
yeah, I'll be out like at the the rooftops watching the football games and
Yeah.
having a nice beverage.
Euros.
Don't want to say what it is because just in case my some
Mummy
people
Rose.
that perhaps some people are listening. My mum don't mind that, but some other people mind it. So my mum knows how I am. She's like, oh God. But literally, guys. So the Saturday is up. Michelle,
Mm,
your drive back home.
I
Um,
know.
try not to be at every motive. It's not good for your mental health. If it's not good for your mental health, don't
Don't
do it.
do it. Just don't. Literally, just say no.
Say
As
no.
Frank said, for those of us that are old enough, do you remember Frank? Just
Yeah,
say no.
just say no. Or call Frank. In this case,
Call Frank. Yeah.
yeah, just call somebody.
Yeah.
But
Call
literally, if
somebody.
it's not good for your mental health, don't do it. If you know you're being affected and you need help, reach out. Yeah,
Please do. There's
reach
always
out.
someone that's willing to listen.
Yeah,
There's always
we
someone.
don't want
Yeah.
a Richard situation to be happening. I keep stressing that. That young
Mm,
boy really, really, really touched me because it's like it's one extreme to another.
yeah.
Like he felt like he had been locked up for too long,
For so
o-
long.
overwhelmed with uni work, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. And the anxiety got to him, guys. Yeah, and some people might be seriously anxious of going back into the real world, and
Yeah.
some people might be, you know, finding it hard to manage and balance things. So
Mm,
let's find a happy medium. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
guys, if you need help, you can always talk to us. And
Definitely.
there are places like the Samaritans, right?
Yeah. The Samaritans. There's loads of local centres as well,
Yeah,
there's the Samaritans, there's Bernardo's for
yeah,
young people. If you feel that you've got children or family members, young
Childline,
people, there's Bernardo's, Childline, Samaritans.
NSPCC. There's
Yeah.
a lot of places people can get help from, and
Mm.
there's Mind as well.
Yeah.
Because this week,
IAPT.
yeah. So we've got to put all this stuff on the out on the feed so that you guys can actually link and you can actually link on to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're at them, people can just link themselves to the services, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But Shell,
Always
last
available.
words. Say something. Not a joke, please. You've had enough.
You've had your monthly dose of jokes for me, so don't worry, guys.
Yeah,
You will not be getting another one in the month of April. You might not be getting another one this year. Depends on the response I get back, to be fair.
that
but
joke was flat, but hey.
but no, yeah, like I said, just think about the positives that have happened during the lockdown, because as deep and as difficult as it has been, somewhere, even if you've got to dig super deep, there has been something that's made you happy, some form of positive. So just try and hold on to that.
If you're holding on to it, it's kind of like you're looking at appreciating the little things.
Mm.
Just looking at appreciating the little
My
things.
dear, the dear, the dear.
Don't worry about
No,
it. Yeah.
she'll be slacking it off, but the dear, that
Don't
literally.
worry about it. It's just
Everybody go and find your dear. Yeah, get back to us. Tell us what has been your dear, my dear story. What has been your dear story from the pandemic, if you've had one?
boy, nobody's had that.
Don't say that. Someone might have had their experience.
What of seeing a deer?
No, they're something that's brought them joy. That's
Yeah.
just something random that actually might not have happened if it wasn't for the pandemic.
Oh, okay, I might be going fishing.
That is random.
Yeah, because that's something that I decided to find your deer, as Michelle said.
Your dear story.
Did this story, enjoy it, guys. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, your
Yeah,
mental health
thank you.
matters. It's a new season. Keep loving, and
Keep
just be happy.
laughing.
Yeah, keep laughing. Keep drinking coffee
Yeah, man.
because I know I've been drinking a lot and a lot of it. That's why I'm a bit hyped this morning. Actually, I've drunk like 3 shots of espressos, so not great.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in once again. Coffee morning laughter.
Take care, guys.
All right,
Bye.
in a bit. Bye, guys.